Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hoosh Manzana built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Beavers will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Beavers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think
going for a big play right off the bat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Fires left. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground. Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
And I think as a play caller, that just makes...
Scores on the sneak.
And how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Quarterback adapted. That's caught. It's Braswell. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Zings it complete to the right. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Beavers! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it then.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Mack. He's looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Oregon State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mack. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Breaks into the open. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can...
Touchdown, Oregon State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, this this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to pass, it's Mack. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Beavers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Running back searching for a hole. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Got it near midfield. And there he goes. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And he's going to bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
To kick it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win.
There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He'll ride his man on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throwing right. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Dropping back, it's Mack. Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Trying to barge in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Let's go! He'll keep it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Find some fresh air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. Got his man quickly. Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touch pass on the run. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way.
Oh, he wants it all. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself.
Going to take a shot. He's got it on the left. Here he goes. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. It turns out that celebration all for naught. Touchdown called back on the penalty, and they'll have to try it again. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the